Hey guys, Nick here, and finally the Deadpool movie is out. I literally just got back from seeing it. It's just about 1 o'clock in the morning, and by God, 2016, the biggest year of comic book movies. It was off to an awesome start. Deadpool was fucking awesome. There's gonna be a lot of cussing in this because there's a lot of cussing in the movie. So if you guys have a problem with that, well, maybe this video isn't for you. But this movie was such a fun ride. Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. He's been trying to get this movie made for so long, and it finally pays off. And for everyone who hated the version of the character that was in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, they poke fun at that in this movie. All the fourth wall breaking, all the dirty ass jokes. The cast, Marina Baccarin as Ryan Reynolds' love interest. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of superhero love interests, give or take, like Superman and Lois Lane, or I don't know, a couple other couples here and there. The chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Miranda Baccarin, who plays Vanessa in the movie, you believe the chemistry, and it's not like all like hokey dokey like all like romantic bullshit. There's that, but it feels believable. It's really sexual and like really dirty. And it's just so much fun to watch. Like, you believe these people are in love, and like they're really crazy, and they're both like just like, I don't know. Like, I just believe the chemistry. That was one of my favorite aspects of the movie. And I thought the whole movie was gonna focus on Deadpool going after his girlfriend because the bad guy kidnaps her. She doesn't get. There gonna be spoilers in this, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled, save this video for later until after you've seen the movie because I'm gonna be discussing spoilers. So they don't even kidnap Vanessa until like the last act of the movie, pretty much. And up until then, like she had a heavy part in the beginning when they're showing all the flashbacks in this movie. And the way this movie starts out with this big action sequence, and then like there's basically like opening credits. There aren't even credits. Like, they aren't even naming actors. Like, they're just saying like, "Oh, asshole director," or like this guy's a piece of shit, or some shit like that along those lines. This movie made fun of itself. It made fun of everyone in the movie. Made fun of Deadpool from X-Men Origins. Everything about this movie I freaking loved. The only problem I had was that there wasn't enough Deadpool. I mean, I wanted the movie to be longer because by the time the movie ends, I'm just like, wait, like that's it. And even after sticking around for the end credit scene, and first of all, when the credits begin, they're super freaking slow. And I think they do that on purpose because they know people are going to stick around for an end credit scene. And all the end credit scene is Deadpool walking out, like he just got out of the shower. He's like in a robe in his suit. He's like, "You guys are still here?" And then he's like, "Oh, well, go home. Like, get out of here." And then cuts to black, and it's like, "Oh wait, we haven't started Deadpool 2 yet, but we're gonna do Cable." And I'm not super into Marvel comics. I put that out there in the past. I'm super excited for the Deadpool movies moving forward, and I'm aware of these characters like Cable, Deadpool, Domino, X-Force. Those characters, I want to see an X-Force movie so bad after seeing this movie and seeing the dynamic of Deadpool and Colossus, and seeing the X-Mansion, which is the same exact, which is the X-Mansion from the original movies. And even make that when they talk about Professor X and Deadpool's like McAvoy or Stewart. Like, this movie, I freaking love this movie. Like all the fourth wall breaking, the relationship between Deadpool and all the different characters, his relationship with Weasel, who's played by T.J. Miller, and there's a point where like they're getting ready to go, fight the bad guy, and T.J. Miller's like, I'll go with you, but I don't want to. And it's just like T.J. Miller, like he was. Oh my god, this whole cast is like everyone's perfectly cast, and even the guy who played the villain, Ed Skrein, I don't know his name, the dude from that last terrible Transporter movie. I liked him as a villain in this movie. I mean, yeah, the villain was kind of like predictable, but the action sequences were great with him. I like seeing Gina Carano in this movie. I like seeing her as Angel Dust. Seeing Negasonic Teenage Warhead, a character who I had no idea who it was until the marketing for this movie. And that's another thing I gotta talk about. The marketing for this movie has been so freaking awesome. From the trailers to that test footage that ultimately led to this movie being made. Um, all the posters and the billboards, the freaking shit emoji next to the the skull emoji, the skull poop L. Like, oh my god, that was awesome. All the different TV spots, all the trailers, all the stuff, like the misleading, like romantic Deadpool poster that went out there. This is like one of the biggest. First of all, the marketing for this movie was the best I've seen pretty much for any movie, probably other than, like, at least for me, Batman v Superman. Um, Deadpool is such an amazingly fun movie. I was grinning like an idiot from beginning to end. Um, and the way this film is shot, it had a really low budget, especially for a comic book movie, but it doesn't feel like it at times. And they even poke fun at the budget and the fact that, like, every time, like, when they go to the X Mansion, it's all, like, all you see is Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And even Deadpool's like, oh, well, we have a small budget, so we can only afford the two of you. I can go on and on about every single scene that he breaks the fourth wall, and all the sexual jokes, and seeing Stan Lee's cameo in a strip club. Oh my god! Seeing Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, in his own cameo, and I just watched the show where he was a guest on it, and he talked for like an hour and a half just about his career and everything. Rob Liefeld seems like a really freaking awesome dude, and the fact that he created this character and a slew of other awesome X-Men characters. If you guys can't tell, I freaking love this movie. I can ramble on and on and on about it, but I don't want you guys to, to be deterred. But I don't think you guys will be. This movie's freaking awesome. If I haven't already said that, and this movie's awesome. What else? Before I forget anything, just Ryan Reynolds. He killed it. He freaking killed it. We're gonna see Deadpool 2 within the next 2 years. And I wouldn't be surprised if this movie doesn't break like radar box office records. There's so many there in the screenings and all the showing that I went to. I went to the 10 o'clock showing. I know the place was packed. It was completely full. This movie's gonna make a ton of money. I bet you that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. Like specifically just the use of Deadpool and like all the just. I want to sound like I'm repeating myself because I'm just like I enjoy the movie so much and there's so much I need to process, but because I'm still like I literally just saw the movie, it's super late. I'm trying to just process what I just saw. I'll probably remember it in the coming days. Right now, like I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. Because you guys need to go see the movie. I haven't already seen it already. So I think with that being said, that'll be it for me, guys. I freaking love this movie. I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10 because I stopped doing that a long time ago. You guys can tell I love this movie, so there's no point in giving it a rating. So that's going to be it for me, guys. So if you guys like what you see here, go ahead and hit subscribe below. I review a bunch of TV shows. I do a bunch of other trailer reviews and stuff like that. They're all up on my channel. If you want to see me geek out about other stuff, Deadpool is freaking awesome. Go out and see it. If you've already seen it, go see it again. This movie is freaking awesome. I've said it like a billion times. I'm going to keep saying it. This movie is going to be hard to top for the rest of the year. And of course, I have high hopes for Batman v Superman and Civil War and all those other movies. But Deadpool, we're off to a great start for the big year of comic book movies. I am so excited. I'm so excited to see what Ryan Reynolds does with the character in the future. Again, I freaking love this movie. So again, that's going to be it from me, guys. So until next time, have a good one.